talked about what we should do to have a successful presentation. Now let's look up what to avoid. There are certain things that you should never do and always try to avoid. Firstly, try not to make any uncertain or hesitant movements. All your movements should have a purpose. The other things to avoid are repetitive movements or too much movement, such as a constant pacing up or down. Don't ever put your hands in your pockets and try not to stand motionless, as you may come across as unenthusiastic. It's best not to hold anything in your hands, as you might be tempted to start fidgeting with the item. Don't read your speech out like a script or an essay. Also, don't rely solely on PowerPoint to deliver your presentation. You should vary what you do. Don't ever tell irrelevant stories, jokes, show irrelevant slides, props, or do irrelevant activities. Don't apologise to the audience, especially at the beginning of a presentation. Also, never say anything like, "This may not be of interest to you," or "This may not seem very exciting, but we have to go over it anyway." When you say things like this, you're putting negative thoughts and images into your participants' minds before you even get to the point, and making sure that they really won't enjoy what you're about to say or do. Never stare at one member of the audience. This will make them feel uncomfortable and also makes the others feel as if you're not paying any attention to them. The other thing is no eye contact or very little eye contact with the audience. When you don't make eye contact, you're not engaging the audience. You also can't see what their reaction is. They might be bored, falling asleep, or even worse, walking out. Anyone who is reading notes straight off a sheet might fall into that category. If you talk down to your audience, you will seem arrogant and rude. You should come across as the expert in your field, but remember not to talk down to them. Exercise 7. This should be a really fun exercise, and it will test everything that you have just learned right from session 1. I want you to prepare a short 3 to 5 minute speech on something that you are passionate about. It could be a hobby or a sport, a charity you support, or a cause that you believe in. Go back over everything that you've learned and think about how you will structure your delivery. How will you open? What will the body contain? And how will you conclude? Now put your speech into practice in front of your group using all the tips that you were given. If you are doing this on your own, try to record yourself, or even better, film yourself. Have fun.